first.
Lady.
What time is it?
It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. L-A-D-I-E-S, L-A-D-I-E-S, and we're up first. L-A-D-I-E-S, L-A-D-I-E-S, and we're up first.
Speak what you want.
Be great.
Speak what you want.
Be great.
Speak what you want.
Be great. And we're up first.
Bonjour, unboxed. Bonjour, unboxed. Bonjour, unboxed.
And we're up first.
Yes, ladies. That's dope.
Yes, ladies.
That's dope.
Yes, ladies.
That's dope.
And we're up first. It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew.
One time for the ladies in the house. Two time make the people scream and shout. Lachelle, Chandra, Crystal with Nikki. On Boss, Edmay, and Nikki.
L-A-D-I-E-S, and we're up first. L-A-D-I-E-S, and we're up first.
Good morning.
Where's Shelly? Oh, she's over here. Okay.
Hold
Hello,
on, ladies. I'm having
everybody.
technical difficulties. Hold on.
You good? Welcome to the
Hold on. I'll be back.
You got? She'll be back. Welcome to the Ladies First Chit Chat crew, where we honor the voice of the everyday woman. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Doing great today.
I'm feeling very everyday woman. Y'all should have seen me when the intro was going on, because usually I'm here like jamming. I was trying to get my coffee. I tripped over my notebook, caught myself on the floor. A flower fell out my head. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Yes, to all the
Happy
mommies
Mother's
out
Day,
there. Happy Mommy's Day.
Happy Mother's Day weekend.
I know. Happy Mother's Day weekend. We have our flowers on. Rebecca just texted me and said the flowers look great. Yes, there she is. That's our other mother. There she is.
Honey, I don't know what happened. Aliens came in and took over. I was like, not today.
Aliens.
I was telling the ladies,
Y'all look
Shelly,
lovely.
when usually when the music's going, you know, I'm sitting here like getting ready. I was trying to get me some coffee. I tripped over my notebook, fell on the floor, the flower fell out. And
That's
then
the after show or the before show.
And then I heard Shelly say, just put the flower under your headband. I was like, oh yeah, flower under the headband.
That's it.
I'm going to say it again because some of my favorite moms are on this screen right now. Happy Mother's Day.
Beautiful.
Happy Mother's Day to Shani.
so
We know
much.
you're watching.
Yes, honey.
Mother of two. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I know it's raining here in New York, but the favor of the Lord is shining on us, so we're going to be fine.
Say
We're gonna be
that. Showers of blessings.
Showers of blessings.
Right.
We know Shelly's home.
Yes,
Chrissy
I
and
am.
Nikki, where are y'all? What's going on? This Mother's Day weekend.
I am in Allentown, Pennsylvania for AAU basketball tournament that our son is in. Uh, there are 2 games today. One is happening right now. So I was like, "Hey, boo, I will see you at the next game."
Yes.
So that is inside at the game, and then the next game is at 1. So I'll be there, and there are games tomorrow as well. So there's that.
Yay. Yay. Nick, where are you?
So Jada, I am with the daughter and with a lot of family and good friends. I mean, we have a lot of people out here. And they're winding down. This is their last SEC game, at home. And so I'm here. They're playing Ole Miss this weekend. They had a great game yesterday. Jada did really well yesterday, quite the contributor for her team. So far, it's been a great weekend. And we have 2 more games today and tomorrow. And then next week starts tournament, SEC tournament. So I am enjoying the latter part and the ending of her season this year. So that's what I'm doing.
I love.
Out here being mamas.
How
There's
about
no other way to be.
I know. How about our mama in pink over there? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fabulous. I'm doing really good this morning. Well, yesterday I had this very massive craving for strawberries. I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram this morning. I was like, I need some real strawberries, and they're not so great in the supermarket. So I did a little Google search and found out there's a strawberry farm 10 minutes from my house. So I couldn't go yesterday because we had the rain yesterday. But this morning, I got up and went to the Waller family farm and plucked myself an entire bushel of strawberries. And it was fun. And I had them with my yogurt and granola, and they are delicious. Like every strawberry is the color of your flower, Nikki. And it inside and out, it's just, I sliced it, and I'm telling you, just juice just poured all over my cutting board. So I am doing very well.
You just do what you do, because now my mouth is watering. I wasn't thinking nothing about strawberries. Now I've got to have strawberries because I see the drizzle coming from
phenomenal.
So I thought it was great. I haven't done it since Jada was, young. As a kid, I was like, she's out there doing it as an adult. What's wrong with me? That apples, peaches, yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone strawberry picking. I've done apple picking, pumpkin picking, but strawberries. Today was my first day, so it was lovely.
It's not just a kid thing.
Cool. It's not just a kid
thing.
So
I bet you they're sweeter.
My goodness, they are.
Wait a minute, Crystal, you've never gone?
No.
No, we're gonna have to take you and apple picking, and then we'll go home, make apple pies and butterscotch apple pies, Patty LaBelle's recipe.
We should do that in the fall.
Yep.
With Ladies First Chit-Chat audience members.
Oh, that sounds cool. And with strawberries, you can make some really good strawberry. Strawberry shortcake?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. These are some events, ladies, that we could be doing.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I love it. Well, I'm here with some of my favorite moms on the screen. I'm tempted to bring my child over.
I know you are. Let her rest.
Well, how are you doing, Nikki? First, before you talk about what you're doing. How are you?
I'm good this morning. Life of an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I am well. I am very blessed that I'm finally leaning in to have support. I have a great person on my team named Rebecca that you guys will be hearing a lot about, that I'm very grateful for her. So yeah, I'm good. Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Called her a couple of times this morning just to chit chat, because we do. My class did great this morning. I know Maya's on. They did amazing. So I can't complain. I'm good. I got to go out of town for work, but I'm good.
That's nice. We like travel.
That's great.
I do want to say something before we get into what we're talking about today. Y'all know we making history again, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know we making history.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Yes.
I know we making.
Yeah.
That one's a little blurry. Let me see this way. Y'all know we making history.
Yes.
Again. Those of you guys that do not know Karine Jean-Pierre is the new White House press secretary. Jen Psaki is stepping down, who I really liked. And I am so excited about Karine Jean-Pierre. She's the first Black and out LGBTQ person to hold the position. Can we say Black Girl Magic once again? Can we say Woman Magic once again?
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. What
Her
a year
smile
this
is
has been.
infectious.
This
She looks
is,
like a woman you just want to have lunch with, you know?
I
and just-
know.
Well, she looks like your friend.
She does.
She does. And I just,
Congratulations. Yeah.
when I saw that yesterday, I was like, okay. I immediately went and started downloading, looking her up and downloading pictures. She's of Haitian descent. I really do love, whether you like Biden or whatever, I just really do love that he is really, really sticking to what he said he was going to do with his cabinet in the world, and really just bringing in women of color, and just doing the thing. And not just because they're women and women of color, because they are qualified and they're doing the damn thing. They're the best,
I love it.
Like Carrie Young said, she said, "Who runs the world? Girls."
Girls.
Yeah. So I wanted to kick off with that today. But today, y'all, to kick off Mother's Day, we are having a fun show. Today's show is called Whose Life Is It Anyway? Sounds like a game show, doesn't it?
Yes.
Whose life is it anyway? And I just, my whole little write-up was, well, come on down. We're kicking off Mother's Day this Saturday as we play a game together that will support us in defining our lives, defining our dreams and desires, defining what we imagine for ourselves, and defining what we choose.
Yes.
Y'all ready to play this game? It's going to be led by our very own Truth in the Light, our favorite life coach, LaShelle Wooten. Come on, Shelly. Come on.
Okay, so let's dig in, right? Because y'all all know I created Abandoned Ordinary, right? Which is a deck and journal. The journal itself is really designed to be played with the cards and help you really dig in, like really deep. Like you got a bunch of questions to answer about each card. But what I am discovering is that this deck is also phenomenal to play with your friends. And it helps you to think about who you are, answer things out loud, right? So you don't get stuck in your mind, and teach you some things about the people in your life. So I've picked out a bunch of cards. So there's 4 categories: dream, imagine, desire, and choose. So I've picked out a bunch, and I'm just shuffling them up. Yes, it is Speak With You on Saturday. And so, ladies, I hope y'all are ready, because I'm going to read these questions out loud, and we need to hear some answers. Okay.
Real quick, Shelly. And this is for our viewers. We want you putting in the chat.
Answer in the chat. Anyone who's here.
Yes.
Anyone who's here, answer in the chat. So here we go. I'm going to randomly spread them out. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Question 1. Choose one person you want to mentor you. Look at the faces. One person. Choose one person you want to mentor you. Look at the faces. I love it. Let's go. Yes, Crystal.
Oprah.
Oprah. Tell me why. Why Oprah?
My answer for everything is Oprah.
But Oprah could be a lot of things, right? She could be a girlfriend. She could be an advisor. But why mentorship?
I feel like I want, well, it's an interesting question, because she shared so much already. I wonder, as a mentor, I am.
No, I hear you fine.
Good.
Okay. As a mentor, I feel like I want her to tell me more life things. So I think people would my first inst my instinct was like, oh, professional and juggling and all this kind of stuff. But no, I think it's life things that I would like to know from her. And I feel like she shared so much, but there has to be more that she hasn't shared. And
Yeah.
I would like to know. I would like to. I don't want to go as far as to say sit at her feet, but you know what I mean. Like
Yes.
really,
Mentor.
just be
Be mentored.
in that space, in that mentor space with her. Yeah.
I love that. What about you, Nikki's squared?
I guess you're waiting for me to go first, Nick. Yeah, it's interesting. I think I need to think about that a little bit more. Um, Immediately what came to mind was Michelle Obama.
Okay.
But when you asked why, I just thought it was because I felt like I could have really good conversation. And I felt that there were topics that, if discussed, I'd be interested in hearing her perspective to really kind of just talk through it and understand her opinions and thoughts in terms of direction. So yeah, so that's good mentorship. But then I started to challenge myself because and I can't think of anyone. And that said to me that I probably needed to start to seek out different areas of interest that I have to be mentored. Because I'm sure there are people, like, for instance, I mean, I hate to use some of the obvious names, but I'd love to dig into, like, and I hate to use like celebrity names. That's what I'm saying. I think it's not just about celebrities. Like, I don't even want to mention their names, actually.
Okay.
But I think there are, to that point, I think on mentorship, I think this has challenged me to think, okay, what are some of the interests I have, and start to seek out people who are really being accomplished in those spaces. And maybe I'd be surprised at who I might want to be mentored by. And it doesn't have to be a woman either. Like, I'd love to, even, I hate to stick with the Obamas, but like even, Barack, just to, have those kind of conversations and perspectives shared with you on a one-on-one would be awesome.
Yes.
Right. But net of it is, I'm walking away from this thinking I need to do a little bit more research.
That's exactly the point of the Abandoned Ordinary deck, is to get us to understand. See, what you just said, Nick, is key into what we need to focus on in our lives so that our lives feel extraordinary, right? This is something you never thought of before. Like, what do I want to learn? And who's around that could show me that, teach me that, right? This is stuff we don't think about, because you know what we think about? We think about the house, the car, the money, right?
And the obvious. And that's why I said, like, yeah, Michelle Obama came to mind. There are people that come to mind, even celebrities. But the truth is, if you really think about it, there's so many people out there that could offer so much to you.
Yep.
Right. That you need to get in tune with exactly what areas are you trying to grow, to figure out who those right people might be.
That's right.
And they're not those that we talk about necessarily, right? Or that you know of, right?
That's right. I love it. And you, ma'am?
Okay, I got two. We were supposed to do one.
Give us both.
So, of course, Yvette Noel Shore, who I just love. She's Beyonce's publicist.
Why her?
Because I'm a publicist by trade. And I first met her when I was in my late 20s, early 30s. And she was on the brink of leaving Sony and opening up her own business with her partner, who's her husband. And I saw this woman in this male-dominated industry saying, I'm going to take my expertise. I'm going to take these young women who y'all didn't think were going to make it, Destiny's Child, and I'm going to turn them into superstars. And I just loved how I felt like she walked to the beat of her own drum. Nice. But let me tell you what came to my mind first. And I was shocked because it wasn't a woman, because, I'm all about us women. I had the opportunity to go to SelectCon, one of my good girlfriends, Teresa, works for translation, and I went to SelectCon in Brooklyn the other day. It's kind of like a South by Southwest for entrepreneurs and artists. And the owner and CEO of translation who put this on, his name is Steve Stout. Those of you that are in the business, Steve Stout was in sports, the Knicks. He also used to be the managing director for Carol's daughter. He's the one that helped her develop her board that has Jada and Mary J. Blige and all of them on it. And I've heard select things about Steve Stout during the years. But when he was up on that stage, he was interviewing Issa Rae. And I went to go hear Issa Rae, and she was amazing. But you talking about an MF and Cliff jumper who, and I know people say different things about him and stuff like that. But what I loved about him, it's obvious that to get to where he is now, he had to sit and have a vision and ignore the chatter. He had to ignore the chatter. He ignored the chatter to get to where he is. And now this man is this powerful Black man. I remember when he was doing all the things, and I don't know this. I want to sit down with him and hear his story. And for someone who is, someone that's coming out of her people pleasing ways, but still there, I want to be
a mentor.
Yeah, I need someone like that. So
I love it. I love it. And I saw Carrie said Kamala.
Okay. Carrie said Kamala.
And right why? Right
why?
He came back from the bottom. I like that. Yeah, see, think about why that person. I'm here.
Maya said, thinking because I'm at a crossroads and trying to figure out what's next in my career. So mentorship for me would be about looking for mentorship from someone who can really assist me and try and lay out where I'm trying to grow and how I get there. This was good, Shelly.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
All right, here we go. I can't even show you. Look, I got them laid out. You see that? Okay, so I'm just going to grab. Oh, imagine loving something about yourself that you typically hide. What is that thing? Imagine loving something about yourself that you typically hide. What is that thing? Look at your faces. Honey, this deck will take you somewhere. Ma'ams? Crystal, I see the answer in your face.
No. My boobs, I hide my boobs in now, but they're not hiding anymore. I don't know.
No.
Like I don't know. I don't know.
Something
come back. I went first last time. I'll come back.
Imagine loving something about yourself that you typically hide. What is that thing?
I'm struggling with that too, because I don't really think I hide anything. I mean, there are times that I might tone it back, and then I remind myself that I don't need to.
Yep.
But I can't think of anything I love about myself that I don't hide.
Good.
I'm trying to think.
That you do hide. That you do hide.
That you do hide.
You're saying she doesn't hide anything.
I don't believe that.
You're muted. You're a mute, Nick.
You're saying there's something that I love about myself
no,
that I don't love about myself.
Exactly. Imagine loving something that you typically hide. Right? So something you don't love about yourself that you typically hide.
I'm getting out of this, which I think is helping me in the growth space. But I've really been I don't think I hide it well, but I've been kind of judged my whole life about being sensitive too sensitive. You're too sensitive. You take things too personally and that kind of thing. And what I realize now, and logically, I realize that that is what makes me me.
Yeah.
But I've had to appease others by acting like what they say to me don't hurt my feelings, or I've been judged for being too sensitive, and I don't like to be judged by that. But now I realize it really serves me well, because I'm sensitive. I feel things that people often hide.
Yes.
And it's probably a superpower, actually.
Yes.
but I've
Imagine
been
loving it.
judged for it all my life. Yeah, imagine. So I'm at the point where I acknowledge that that it is something that is not broken.
Yes.
But I've been made to feel that it was broken. So now that I know it's not broken, the next part of it for me is loving it, because it's what makes me special.
Yes. Me too. What about you, Nick?
Hold on. Sabrina said for so long that would be my voice, but not anymore.
Yes.
Ilana said my stomach. Edme said my thighs. Was
I'm
never
with all
able
of those.
to love them, yet they are the most talked about. It's been a battle. Loving that body part will feel very different, but maybe I should try. Carrie said, my body, I need to get fit with Nick. Come on, girl.
Come on, boo. And what about you, Nikki?
Well, now that people are saying that, I guess it would have to be, like my thighs or something like that. I mean, I struggle because it's like you can't really hide those things. I mean, obviously, if you don't like it, you don't show them.
Right, but you can hide it in the way that you dress.
Yeah, so I guess it would be, but I got free last year. So
love that. I got free last year.
I got free last year. So I guess it would be like, my thighs.
Yes, I like that.
I mean, because I've owned the fact that I'm extremely sensitive. I do not get offended by that in any way. I own the fact that I'm highly empathetic. However, I own that as well. I think all those things make me who I am. I also own the fact that I'm extremely, as y'all, termed me, bottom line in a room. I own the fact that I come off really strong sometimes. And I don't try to hide any of that stuff. So
love it.
Yeah. So I guess it's my thighs.
Okay.
I think for me, I'm known to be vulnerable and emotional and all that stuff, which, like Crystal said, makes me who I am, and it's my superpower. But something that I've been discovering lately in these 2022 streets, and a good friend calls it twin. I'm a Gemini. Okay, twin. And even you guys know Brittany, she loves it when I show it. There's a part about me that I am loving, and I didn't show it a lot because I was afraid, because I'm so known to be here, and I realized I can still be here. I can be very direct. I can be very A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I used to always laugh and say, no, I'm A, little 1, little 2, little 3. But lately, as my business is starting to grow and I'm starting to get comfortable with me being a boss, I am loving that I can be direct. I'm loving that I'm starting to say no, and I'm loving that I can still do that and be upbeat, and doesn't have to be mean. And that's something that I'm loving about my self and discovering. And I always knew she was there, but I would hide it because I wasn't sure how people would receive it. And now being direct and picking up the phone and saying, this is how it's going to go, people go, okay. And I'm realizing I'm being in better communication, and it's also servicing me instead of me always making sure everybody else is okay.
I love that. Yeah. Love it. Y'all feeling like y'all are growing a little something?
Yes, all right, ma'am.
Next. Let's see. Shuffle. I got 2. Another imagine card. Imagine $77,000 is in a bag at your feet right now. What will you spend all of it on today?
77,000
today. Spend. You have this 77,000 in a bag at your feet. What will you spend all of it on today? It's shockingly surprising to me how challenging it is for people to talk about things like this.
Well, okay, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
The immediate answer might be like to pay up bills first, and then whatever you have left to do, whatever that came to mind. But to
Okay.
be honest with you, it is only because of a conversation I had yesterday.
Okay.
Right now, if you ask me, I would act like I didn't, like I never even, like, obviously it came out the blue, and I'd go buy stock.
Ah,
Specific stock.
nice. Very nice. The whole 77. I love it. Very good. And a conversation yesterday brought this to your forefront of your thinking.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies.
Carrie says pay off my house.
Nice.
Maya says down payment on a new house. I need my own space in this house.
Yes. Okay, what about you, Nikki? Crystal? Look at Crystal. Really, Crystal? See, this is the point about abandoned ordinary, because there are simple questions that we never ask ourselves to help us better understand what we desire. If we don't know what we really want, we can't.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
No,
I'm exhausted.
You never listen, honey. You are never too exhausted to spend some money. Stop. Look at the excuse. No excuses. What would it be, Nikki? Nikki Kimbrough. What's your answer?
I do. Look, Emma said a boat. Tylana said,
I'm not surprised.
The delving into
not
wise.
Surprised, Emma.
Me? I'll be honest with you. My goal is I want to be out of debt by the end of this year.
So what would you spend it on? That's the question.
I would spend it on a portion of it. I would spend it on some immediate debt that I want to pay off because it gives me clarity and clear of mind.
Okay. And the other portion?
I may go save a little bit. Go buy myself some nice sunglasses and a nice bag.
You can't save it. You have to spend it today.
Oh, to spend it today? Oh, honestly, to be honest with you, I think I would have to spend it today. I can't put it in my checking account.
No, ma'am. Did you read the question?
Yes.
She typed the question.
Hello.
I don't know. I would do something nice for myself. I would do something nice for myself. I give at least 10% and do something nice for myself.
Like you to church.
I give it 10%. And then honestly, for clarity and peace of mind, I would take care of some immediate debts. I can go like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, so go ahead, Crystal. You came up with something?
I did, because I had to just keep it in the growth space.
Yes.
I would buy waterfront property in New York City.
Nice.
Because my money need to make money. So I can
pay off
the debt if I'm making money.
Love that.
I love it.
So that's and what it shows is that my mindset has been about, like, I don't like owing people. I don't like, having debt over my head. But if you're not making money, like having money generating income, in terms of investments, you never get out. So that's what I do.
That's true. That's true. I love that. I love that.
Okay, moving on. Go ahead. What did Enid say?
Enid said, I split it between my two daughters so they could pay down their mortgages. Oh, that's nice.
I love it. Okay, let's go. I like how challenging you are by these questions. Okay.
Yeah, you are like, what?
Yeah. But this is all about thinking about what you truly desire. Paying down your mortgage. Okay, here we go. Choose, wait, let me put it here. One thing you want in your bedroom. Choose one thing you want. I love the faces. One thing you want in your bedroom. Come on, Crystal, with that smize. One thing you want in your bedroom.
A pole.
Yes!
A pole. That's what I was gonna say. A pole.
Look, I love it,
But
ladies.
then I
Look how
need
quick y'all
somebody
knew
to help
that.
me.
Fast tails.
I need somebody to help me get on the pole, though.
Okay, a pole instructor.
Or
I
maybe
like
a step stool.
not a step stool. A pole with a matching step stool.
That ain't
A
sexy.
bedazzled step stool.
Carrie said sex.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Carrie.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Sex is a good one. A huge window with an ocean view and a man. All right now. Hello, Edme.
Put the man first, though.
Honey, that's right. What about you, Nikki? Nikki?
I'm like stop, because you are like,
I told you. Hello.
look, Mama E said I can't say because my daughter is watching.
Amen.
She knows. She knows.
They know.
Let her meet
They
her
know.
mama for the first time.
Okay. Here's another one. I'm pushing y'all.
Pushing.
Name someone. Look at it here. You dream of inviting to your home. Name someone you dream of inviting to your home.
Living or dead?
Doesn't say. Name someone you dream of inviting to your home. Seriously?
Tyler Perry.
Okay. Why Tyler Perry?
Because I really want to talk to him. I want to be his friend, you know, and I want him to be my
The way she said that.
I love it. When he comes over, where will y'all be?
in the sunroom.
Yes. I love a woman. Yes. May Jane said a man, honey. Yes. Yes, Mama May. Happy Mother's Day, Mama May.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
That
I'll call you when I get off.
You and Tyler in your sunroom just being
laughing
crazy.
and cussing and
like
laughing and cussing.
I like it. A great chef, Tylana. I love that. Nicole Kimbrough. If you don't answer, look how she's laughing. If you don't answer some of these questions.
Carrie said, I'm stuck on sex in the bedroom, so I've been
inviting Jason Momoa. Come on, Carrie. Carrie is out here getting her whole life, and the universe.
We gotta have Carrie on the show.
I think both of the Nickies are ducking these questions. I'm not answering anymore.
They are. What is happening?
I've been answering.
No, you
I don't have an answer for that.
Look what Edmund wrote.
I know what you want. Listen, I need an answer, Nikki and Nikki.
Oh no, I need to do some
hello.
Because I really don't. I mean, like, I don't sit around like thinking, "Oh boy, I'd really like to have that person in my space." So this is just telling me that I need to widen my scope.
Yes.
Of people that may amaze me.
Yes. Exactly.
Because there is no one really popping to my head. Again, Michelle Obama popped in my head, but I went to see her, and it was just great. You know, she was having great conversation.
Okay.
And outside of that, there's no one that's really popping to my head or anything in particular.
All right.
Because you're saying like, who would you have at your house and where would you be?
I'm saying who do you dream of inviting to your home? Right. And I just went further, right? Because Crystal actually had an answer to this question.
Yeah.
And then I went further, right? Because that's the purpose of the journal. Is you once you come up with the answer, the journal asks you a few more questions to really help you see it, right?
But that was helpful, and let me tell you why. I think of Tyler Perry as someone that I would enjoy being around. And then
Okay.
you say why. So yes, he could be the professional mentor. Yes, he could be all these other things, but ultimately he makes me feel good, right? And so
Yes.
I would want to share space with him where he's being his authentic self, whatever that is. And for me, he would make me feel good. He would make me laugh. We would be,
Yes.
he would be very enjoyable
Thought
in my
provoking. And
space. I would love
yes.
to, so I feel like it wasn't hard for me to think of who I would like to be around, right?
But
So
think about how
yeah.
that tells you more about who you want around you, right? Tyler is a symbol, and what you described, he's a symbol of the kind of connections and relationships you want to have with other people, right? Him particularly, yes. But if what you're describing about him lights you up, because I can see it as you talk about it, then that helps you to decipher, well, are there people around that don't light me up? Do I have enough people? Like Nikki said, I really need to give some thought to what I need so I can figure out who I want to mentor me.
Yeah, I
And
think what's bothering me is what's keep coming to mind is celebrities, and I think there's more than people out. There's more people out there that are fascinating that can have impact in my life. But as you triggered, as we continue to talk, it did trigger. Like, who do I want to sit around? I'm changing the question. Whether or not it's in my house or theirs.
yes.
And of course, it's a celebrity, but I'll go back to, a person Crystal mentioned was Oprah. I
Okay.
think it would just be a, really great conversation, right? About any kind of topics.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be really warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind having her in my house and having that kind of conversation. Actually, I'd really rather go to her house.
Yes.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm. With all her little
Right.
dogs running around,
Who
the
would
white
you
and
choose
everything
to
like that.
invite you? Whose house would you choose to invite yourself to?
Mhm.
I like that. Nicole Kimbrough has not answered the last 3 questions.
Because I'm over here producing,
Stop producing and start
Stop
answering
doing that.
questions.
I do have to say, someone that, listen to Crystal talk about Tyler Perry, someone that I have connected with over the last year that I would love to come over in my beautiful home and have very unfiltered, candid conversation. And in a way, have her mentor me and pick her brain. And
Okay.
that's my new friend, Kristen Chenoweth.
Oh, that
Oh,
would be
I
great.
like that. That would be
My new
great.
Oh, that's a great
friend,
answer.
Kristen Chenoweth. I think she would be a good person. We've really connected, and I would love to have us. I would love to have us just come over and just really just shoot the shit, and just talk. And I watch how she's such a boss and with these. She does a great job at leading a group of leaders, and I would love
Yes.
to pick her brain to see. Yeah, she'd be a good person.
Okay, let me give y'all another one. Let me give y'all a few more. Okay. When you think of a peaceful morning, what do you desire? Wait, I'm holding it the wrong way. There you go. When you think of a peaceful morning, what do you desire?
Yeah, I'd love to be waking up with the ocean water running in front of me.
Yes.
Just feeling really relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
No set agenda. I
Mm-hmm.
could go lay out in the sun all day long.
Love it. So you would wake up with the ocean in front of you, no agenda. What would be maybe the first 2 things you do once you've woken up at the ocean?
Well, no, I'm literally talking about waking up with the bed facing
Great. And then what?
So I'd get up.
Yeah.
This is what I do on vacation. I'd get up. I go wash my face up. I put my bathing suit on.
Yeah.
And now I go lay out and lather up in some oil so I can get just as dark as I can.
Nice.
And I'd order my and I'm not even a drinker, but I'd order my drinks. And I'd have my and my daughter there is my best friend.
That sounds like a very peaceful morning.
Yeah.
I like that. Ladies, oh, what did Maya say? I desired to just be free with nothing on my mind, a nice hot cup of coffee and some me time just to sit and
Sounds great.
That's a very peaceful morning. Maya, what I want you to add to that is where you are, right? What are you looking at when you're doing this? Crystal, Nikki, Kimbro.
Kimbro.
Yeah, Nikki, answer the question. Why are you laughing? Are you on mute? Yes.
I was trying to put on mute when I typed. I have all these things coming to my head.
Well, let us have them.
like blushing about them.
Your peaceful morning?
My peaceful morning. I'm with Nikki. I just did this whole. I wanted to have this on our show too. This whole finding out what my midheaven is, my midheaven sign, and it was saying that I remember a long time ago, my friend Mel said, Nikki, I noticed you like to be by water, hence why I like where I live, because I'm by water. I'm the same way. A great peaceful morning will be waking up engrossed with love and passion, and just, I want that, and waking up with water out in front of me, the sun coming up, someone bringing me a cup of coffee.
Nice. And service with a smile.
Service with a smile. that would be a great, peaceful morning for me. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Chrissy.
Yeah, I'm warm weather water girl as well. Warm weather, water, love, and nothing that I have to do for somebody else first.
Yes.
Love it. So wait, so warm weather and water. So it'd be warm climate and there'd be water. I'm guessing ocean or pool or tub.
Ocean.
Ocean.
Oh, ocean. Yeah.
Ocean. And then
but this is where I live though. It's not where I'm visiting. It's not vacation. It's where I live.
Yes.
And I am I don't have to think about something first.
Yes.
Only
so, what would you do after you wake up? What are the first two things you would do?
What? Brush my teeth, wash my face, like that stuff, or not really?
I can't tell you what you would do.
What are you saying? Everything.
I'm saying
I would
peaceful. Remember, hold on. Peaceful morning, right? Ocean, your house by the ocean. What would be the first two things you do in this peaceful morning that you are imagining?
I get up, I walk out to the balcony.
Okay.
And I sit there with the water as long as I want.
There you go. Thank you. See? You see how challenging it is to do this?
It is. It's like
Yeah, but it makes you think. I mean, it goes back to like our vision boards and stuff, which actually makes sense that you develop something like this. It just makes you really, think about, how do you want to wake up? How do you want to live your day all day? How do you want to,
How do you want to live?
What is it? What does it feel like? Right?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Yes, because we think about the big things. We never think about all of these little details.
Right.
That's the stuff that makes life grand.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I love that. It's the little things and
that
make the little things.
Yeah, I just want to.
Wait. And I need one of them strawberries you were just telling us about.
Hello.
On the balcony.
Yes.
Yeah.
before we go on, because I know Nick's got to drop soon, I just want to, can I give a quick shout out to someone special in my life?
Yeah.
Miss Rose West, she tunes into our show almost every Saturday. Um, from Richmond, Virginia. She's one of my mom's best friends. She's always on. And I just got to give Miss Rose a big old shout out. Happy belated birthday. She turned 73 years old. She's also a 10-year breast cancer survivor, and she is living her best life. And Miss Rose, I thank you for being an amazing friend to my mom, and thank you for all your support with the Ladies First Chit-Chat crew and myself. And we are sending you great love. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, let me give you one more question. And then I want to ask y'all a bigger question. Okay, here's one more question. If the work you do can only be about you, what would be your desired career? If the work you do could only be about you, what would be your desired career?
If it could only be about you, meaning only about what you want.
What you want, who you are, what it can only be about you. Mm-hmm. What would be your desired career?
This is I'd be working in pure beauty.
Oh,
I'd be working in things that made me feel absolutely beautiful.
I like that. Like what? Tell me.
I think I don't. It's hard to say. Things that make me feel boss and things that make me feel beautiful. Okay. So I'd be able to have access to unique and high-end things. I'd inform myself with those things all the time. I'd represent them. I'd share them with others.
I like this.
And it's anywhere from, it could be clothing, perfume, lotions.
I know how you like your cream.
Jewelry, to anything. I mean, it could be anything. It's just anything that would make me feel beautiful, that I don't have to compromise who I am in any way in the room. And I can share the things that I love with others.
I love it. That's
to make them feel the same.
That's a career
I know you like us to get specific, so I'm going to have to think about how I get specific.
You'll take time, but that's a good start. I love it.
Yeah.
Crystal, Nikki. Look at Nikki. I can't.
Okay, Nikki, you going first?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm still thinking. I'm like,
you see what? Girl. Look. Okay, you got it. You got the 2 seconds it's gonna take Crystal to give us her answer. Go ahead, Crystal.
So I have two. I'm gonna go with the first.
You can go with both.
Okay. Oh, right.
It's your world.
So I am always fascinated when I go on vacation with the people that work in areas that bring like pleasure in this vacation experience. So even since I was in my 20s, I wanted to own a beautiful luxury hotel in the Caribbean.
Okay.
And I own it, so everyone works for me. My job is to greet you and tell you how happy I am for you to be here. And go speak to George because he'll show you everything you need to do on the island, and it's beautiful and it's warm, and all I do is just walk around and talk to people, and they are having an amazing time. They come back every year because they celebrated their honeymoon with us, and now they're gonna come here every year. And it's just It's warm and it's beautiful and it's mine.
Guess what, Crystal? You get to hear their stories. I can so see
that.
you in that space.
Too.
Right? Right?
Yeah,
So the
and then
other
you see
one
them year
is,
after year, and you're like, oh, what happened with so and
they're
so
like,
and so and so?
Listen,
and they're like,
everybody's
oh my God,
girlfriend.
Valentine's so big now,
Right.
whatever. So my other one is what I was telling you guys is the other day, but this can be at the place. It's a
Yes.
huge wig store, right? It's as
Yes.
big as Home Depot, and there's hair and stuff. You can do hair.
I
And
love
my
it.
mother and I went there. We were there for 2 hours, right? We were there for 2 hours, and I'm walking around. I don't have to pee. I don't need nothing to drink. I don't need nothing. It's just hair
Everywhere.
stuff, hair, everything. I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my God, I need to be here every day. So
That would be
there's
your
that.
second. I love this. Look, did y'all notice how she looked when she talked about all of that?
When she talked about the hair store like Home Depot.
Honey, and the hotel where she could just tell them to go talk to George so they could find out what to do on the island. Honey, yes, this is what I'm saying, right? In this time that y'all just like what you just described, Crystal, like you were there.
Yeah.
And every cell in your
I was
body was
there.
feeling what it feels
I was
like
there.
to be there, right? And so that's the importance of engaging in questions like this, is because the more you bring your body and your mind and your cells there, the more the universe works to create it for you.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad. Oh, wait, you have an answer?
I have an answer, but I'm gonna answer our viewers first. My desired
Okay.
career to plan travel and girls' night and date night experiences. I know,
Ooh.
Maya, you good at that. I love to travel and I love planning fun events and group date night experiences for me and my husband, my family, and friends. I love to see their reaction when they are in the experience, and I love how I feel when I see my vision executed and being enjoyed.
See, I like what she said about she loves how it feels, right? When they react to the experience. Those are the things we should be doing, right, Maya, in life. We need to be doing things that feed us back, right? Doing that will feed you back when you see people enjoying and having these lovely reactions to what you're doing, which just keeps the good feeling going and makes nothing feel like work. Nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick. Oh.
And they say Aqua Center and create program for all ages, shape, to help people heal and feel better with water. And
fully Edme.
And then Carrie says, I would still be doing something similar to what I've spent my career doing, but I'll be working with unlimited funds to support underserved children and families reach their fullest potential.
Love it. I love it. And you
I have to drop, and I'm sorry because I'm doing this before Nikki because I want to hear you, so I'm gonna have to call you back and ask. But I wanted to share this before I drop.
Yes.
This has inspired me in such a way. I wanted to share with other people. I feel like I need to forget about the vision board, put up a board or put up, some sort of a large sheet of paper.
Yes.
What's one side, like the questions you ask, all the things that make me feel good, and then start to put pictures or check off the box of how I'm doing those things, because it's like, as you said, living the life you want to live. So I just had to share this visual that's been in my, but I want more than a journal. I want to, I want to see it, because we talk about these things and we create these vision boards.
Yes.
Right. But something about these questions. So I applaud you and what you created. Everybody needs to go out and get your questions.
With the journal, I know we're going to put how they can get it again.
It just challenged me that although you dream, and you might be able to describe the dream, what's one more step you can take to actually put yourself in that setting?
Hello.
So I just wanted to thank you for this session, and I wanted to share.
Let me say this.
That inspired anybody else.
In the journal, the last question for every question is, what images would you put on a board to describe what you just envisioned?
But I want to challenge where I'm going with this is pictures of yourself.
Yourself doing them. Oh, I love that.
That's what I'm picturing. Like, how can I take, and this is a big challenge for me, but I want to share with, how can I picture myself that I can literally put a picture of myself to make it happen. Like
You
checked that box. You've checked that box.
You can.
That's a huge challenge. But anyway,
I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to Jada today.
Okay, y'all enjoy.
Mickey, Kimbro, do not start.
I want to say mine. I do want to say mine.
Yes, please.
So, if the work you could do only be about you and what would be your desired career,
yes,
I am going to say something that I've been hiding for a long time. I would be a singer.
Yes.
I would be a singer on stage. I would use my voice and my connection to heal and change people. I have to share something with you guys. Yesterday, I speak with Rosie's kids. Rosie O'Donnell has a musical theater program, and I go in the month of May every year to schools and talk to kids between the ages of 10 and 11. And yesterday I was at PX 91 in the Bronx. And I open the show singing Mama Will Provide, and the kids are like, and I'm in the audience with these kids, and they're just like captivated. I was telling my mom about it yesterday, and I started telling my story. And one of the reasons they like me to come and tell my stories because I was on Broadway, but I wasn't a musical theater major. My career has been unconventional and athlete and all this stuff. So then I go and I sing Your Song by Elton John. And then I end with Believe in Yourself. And at the end, this young girl gets up and hugs me and is crying. She says, "You touched me," and she wouldn't let me go. But let me tell you what I did. So this one little girl comes to me. She says, "Do you rap?" I said, "Do I rap?" I was like, "Yeah, I rap." And I said, "Do you rap?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, rap for me." And everyone was like kind of giggling because this girl's supposed to be a shy girl. Y'all, she grabs the microphone. She goes, it starts beatboxing and like 10 years old, right? Killing it. She looks at me. She said, "Rap." So, y'all, I started freestyling off the top of the head, feeling like Crystal JG. I told Brittany, I was like, I don't know where it was coming from. The kids got all excited. And then I said to her, "Well, now you got to rap." And she handed the mic to me. And I was like, okay, in my ministry, I was like, and I was like, "I know you have a friend who will stand up and do it with you." And it was this little boy. He stands up, grabs the mic. He starts beatboxing. This little girl starts rapping in Spanish. I didn't know what she was saying, but she was like, "Oh, no, no." And she looked at me and I started going, "La, la, la." I just started vibing with this little girl and the kids went crazy. And they were just like, and just to see how the reaction and what I was sharing with them just got them all
inspired.
And inspired. And then after she was done, I said, "Okay, I want you to drop the mic, drop it in my hand right here." She went. And then she gave me a big old hug and just was like, so yeah, there's something about yesterday, and you guys have seen me on stage, and when I sing and engaging with the audience, there's a storytelling aspect of it that I believe that makes me feel good because I feel like I'm adding to other people's lives. So I would be a singer. I'd be a Grammy Award-winning singer, honey.
Honey, right? Get them details.
That part.
So let me just recap. Okay. So imagine you wake up with your peaceful morning in your bedroom with the one thing that you want, loving the things about yourself that you may have previously kept hidden, being in your home, having a conversation with someone who you invited there for your joy and comfort, talking to that person or someone else to mentor you into a direction that you desire to go. And then in your career of your choosing, you also get the opportunity to spend unlimited funds at your will every day. That's the beautiful life.
This has been so good. Can you tell, I'm going to put, where is the exact people can go to get your deck in your journal?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm also tell you this. These are the cards we did today. This is the deck. So this was just the beginning. Okay. I really want y'all to have the life you imagine, and I want you to start imagining this good life. And that's what this is for. It's the reason that I created this. We can have what we desire. And it'll take a little time to dig out from underneath all the choices we previously made, right? And find what's true for us. But we can have it all if we can imagine it. So it's easy. It's shop.lachellewooten.com. That's it. Shop.lachellewooten.com. But I really do want people to have this, because look at what we did today, just in this little bit of time. Look at how our faces were glowing, or we were like, wait, why don't I know this about myself? Right? Why haven't I thought about this piece of my life? But I will say it's the thing that makes my life feel the way that it does, because I have spent a lot of time answering these little tiny minute questions, which has collectively made this very freeing, elevating, fun, loving life. And we can all have that, like that. So yeah, thanks for playing with me today.
So whose life is it anyway? Whose life is it? Whose life is it anyway? I'm telling y'all, we need to come on down. Shelly said we can have what we desire. We just imagine it.
Yep.
And speak it out loud.
Yep.
I encourage everyone to go to shop.lachellewooten.com. Look, Maya has a testimony. I love the journal and the cards. I didn't think to share as a game with my girls, but we have brunch next week. And guess what? It's coming with me, my cards. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Lachelle. Yes.
Let me say this, Maya. I'm actually going to be sending to everyone who already has the journal, which is a lot of people, and the deck. I created 3 ways to play it as a game. So I'll be emailing that to you. And anyone who buys it moving forward will get it in their box.
I love it. I love it.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel?
We feel good. Look who here.
I need a nap.
Yes, Chandra. It is.
Okay. Look, Carrie Young said, I'm gonna need you to end this show so I can go order them. Okay. Shop.lachellewooten.com. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Happy Mother's Day.
Special Mother's Day to my Lady First Chit-Chat crew. Special Mother's Day to my mommy. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Chris,
all our mommies.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Miss Pat, May, James, Murdy, all the moms.
Yes. I love it. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember to go to shop.lachellewooten.com. And guess what, y'all? We see y'all next week.
Who's first? Ladies. Who's first? Ladies. Who's first? Ladies. What time is it? It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. L-A-D-I-S, and we're up first. L-A-D-I-S, and we're up first. Speak what you want. Be great. Speak what you want. Be great. Speak what you want. Be great. And we're up first. Bonjour, unboxed. Bonjour, unboxed. Bonjour, unboxed. And we're up first. Yes, ladies. That's dope. Yes, ladies. That's dope. Yes, ladies. That's dope. And we're up first. It's time for the ladies. It's the Lady First Chit-Chat crew. It's time for the ladies. Chit-Chat crew. One time for the ladies in the house. Two time make the people scream and shout. LaChelle,